mark the auspicious beginning of today's conference and awards ceremony, we now proceed with the traditional lamp lighting ceremony. I would like to invite on stage Padma Shri Dr. Kamini Rao, Dr. Mandakini Megh, Dr. Mohammad Neeraj, Dr. Rajshri Katke, Dr. Vaishnavi Rao for the lamp lighting ceremony. Please give them a round of applause, everyone. Please pause for a group picture. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and participants. It is my sincere pleasure to welcome you all to the Golden Aim National Conference and Awards for Excellence and Leadership in Healthcare. My name is Megha Kedia and I will be your host for this prestigious event. Today, we gather to celebrate excellence and leadership in healthcare sector and segments. This occasion represents a unique opportunity for all of us, whether we are industry veterans, budding entrepreneurs, or aspiring professionals, to enrich our knowledge and gain insights from one another. The Golden Aim stands as a beacon of prestige, recognizing and rewarding exemplary achievements and leadership in different fields. These awards, established by the Golden Aim, provide a vital platform to honor the extraordinary contribution made by healthcare, pharma, and business professionals who have significantly advanced the growth and development of their respective industries across the nation. The Golden Aim presents Thank you, ma'am. The Golden Aim presents National Conference and Awards for Excellence and Leadership in Healthcare is the culmination of extensive and meticulous research conducted by a dedicated team of postgraduate researchers specializing in healthcare management. This team, which has over 15 years of cumulative research experience, is committed to identifying and recognizing the most deserving individuals in the industry. They have worked tirelessly to ensure that we honor those who have demonstrated exceptional achievements and made significant impacts in their fields. As we proceed with today's program, we are excited to present a panel discussion, and I would like to call respected Dr. Kamini Rao ma'am, Founder Chairperson, Medline Academics, Founder and Medical Director, Dr. Kamini Rao Hospitals. Please give her a huge round of applause, everyone. Dr. Mandakini Megh, National President, Association of Medical Women in India and President-elect, Medical Women's International Association. Please give her a huge round of applause. Dr. Mohammad Neeraj, Consultant Obstetrician and Gynecologist, Malaysia. Please give him a huge round of applause, everyone. Keep the applause going when I announce the names. Dr. Rajshri Katke, Professor and Senior Gynecologist, St. George Hospital, Mumbai. Dr. Vaishnavi Rao, Medical Director and Senior Consultant, Gynae Fertility, Bangalore. And Dr. Sara Zaidi, Executive Director and Chief Infertility Specialist at Indira IVF, Cluster Business Director at Indira IVF, Mumbai. Please give them all a huge round of applause, everyone. Dr. Sara Zaidi will be the moderator of the panel discussion. Yes. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Good afternoon, namaskar और आदाब. मैं हूँ डॉक्टर सारा and okay, so coming back, good afternoon, namaskar, adab. मैं हूँ डॉक्टर सारा. I'm from Indira IVF Dadar. I'm Executive Director Indira IVF Dadar, and I'll be the host for today's very, very interesting panel. And it's my proud privilege to be sharing the stage with such esteemed panelists. A big round of applause for our lovely, very, very respected panelists today. Today, the topic which I'm going to be moderating the session is a very, very interesting topic. Every doctor, every medical student, and every consultant definitely has faced this or must be thinking about it sometime in their practice, the role of digitalization in healthcare. I'm sure I'll not be taking a lot of your time, but to begin with, digitalization has definitely made the easy accessibility to not only our doctors, for the patients far and near, but also has made a very the compilation of data very, very easy. The data is recorded very easily, it is compiled very easily. But saying that, it has definitely swept the field of medicine with a lot of social media norms, new rules, new videos, a lot of information and messages available on social media and Google as a platform. Yet, I would say the art of medicine remains empathy as well as kindness and patient and doctor relationship. It is my proud privilege to be starting the panel today with a few questions for our respected panelists today. I would just start by asking my respected panelists that how has technology transformed the patient care in recent years? Can we really throw a light upon how over the last few years technology has transformed? I'll start with Madam Dr. Kamini Rao. Madam, how has technology transformed patient care in recent years according to you?
I think technology per se transforms provided it is regulated. I think you can't look at the machines and say it will perform everything, because you can't give any kind of tools into a hand of a monkey, because at the end of it,
absolutely,
you have to have tools and you have to have an intelligent person behind it. So unless you regulate these technologies, for example, now in olden days when we did IVF, for example, we had to do everything manually. So when you do manually, you find that there is a lot of errors in terms of human errors. And if we have human errors, when you are trying to document, you find that the uniformity is not there. However, if you say that you're going to use technology to uniform the whole thing, then yes, you're going to uniform. But a miss is as good as a mile. So if you go wrong right in the beginning, then you would not be able to pick it up till the end. So I think we still need artificial intelligence is fine, but we still need natural intelligence as well. So you can't eliminate the natural intelligence to manage the artificial intelligence. So we are now looking at technology as a tool, additional tool, to help us to increase the accuracy as well as the documentation process, making it easier and making it error-free and taking out the exhaustion factor from embryologists, and to make sure that the uniformity of documentation is almost like McDonaldization of the entire process of technology. So whether it is a quarter pounder burger in America, Dallas to a quarter pounder burger, whether it is in Navi Mumbai, should be the same. So if you have to achieve that, then you need technology. You can't say, "Arey yaar, to kya?" If it is 10 grams, aisa vaisa, it doesn't matter. No, it has to be perfect. So if you are thinking that I'm going to McDonaldize the whole thing, then technology is required. But if you're going to sort of say that I am going to say like a pani puri shop, "Arey ye chalega, wo chalega," because anyway, human indices are not absolutely accurate. So ye range mein hai, to ye bhi chalega, wo bhi chalega. It's like, a situation where all of us said, anyway the patient will survive with all our misgivings. So chalo, let us do it the same way, then you can continue doing the same way. But if you want to be in the current scenario where people sit in one room and send rockets into another nation almost many thousand kilometers apart, and then be precise as well, then you need technology. And the same way, the more the technology, the more precise the method, the more uniform the results, and the statistics will be able to be relatable whether it is east or west. My India is the best.
Lovely, lovely. Big round of applause. I think ma'am has summarized everything. The core of medicine remains the same, but the way technology is helping us cannot be underestimated. Going to the next point, that can AI improve the diagnosis without replacing the doctor's judgment? Madam Dr. Rajashri, I would like you to please talk about it for us.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Basically, artificial intelligence, though means it is editing to our natural intelligence, all the technologies which are coming to us, these are the additive to your supportive clinical knowledge, clinical acumen, expertise and all. They cannot replace the human brain, because the human brains, they are making the artificial intelligence. That is the one important thing we should understand in that while processing that. Artificial intelligence is AI is very important in the diagnostic thing is that if suppose we have two aspects of that. One is the machine learning, deep learning and the data science of that. So machine learning and deep learning will give the horizon of the algorithms, and that is going to help in cases of the investigations and the diagnosis, like into the radiology, CT scan, X-ray, ECG, CVTS, basically in that. So in that the precision and amount of the sections or the images processing, it will be more than the what the human's eye is doing in that. That is the best thing of this thing. I would like to share, there was one case, I operated 30 kg of the tumor 4 years back. That time it was very difficult from the CT and the MRI to from which organ it was coming, because there was no space only in that. So but with the AI in such things, they can take thousands of the images and all process, and they can give a tentative idea in that. So always the AI will be helpful to your additive diagnosis also in the cases of the management. In management, in the cases, I mean the personalized treatment is very important in that, because if you feed the data like, patient's age, height, weight, their, tropical country and all these things, they can give the additive knowledge in that. Third important thing is that the machines can do, multiple processing at the same time. So it will be a more capacity in the cases of, if suppose there is an epidemic, pandemic is there, or endemicity is there, that will help more in that. Fourth important thing is that predictive analytics is very important. The world is moving and revolutionizing the health is with the predictive analytical. We want a prevention more than the curative things. In that predictive, the AI technology is being used in assessing the prediction or the early detection of the malignancies, early detection of the strokes, early detection of the eye. In ophthalmology also, it is very important to have detection of the avascular necrosis in the ortho and genomics. Genomic is the one field where this is going to get a very definitive in that. This is about the diagnostic in that. Apart from that, processing of data, what madam has said, we are doing a lot of work in India or the developing countries, but we are, let me say, very poor in the processing, saving and publications of the data in that. So, but the world, they do look towards us also in that. This, my small contribution is that being in a teaching, I cross more than 100 publications, but globally, I have crossed more than 2,17,000 reads with 150 countries in that. So
Lovely,
people,
lovely.
we have lots of academics in us, but the thing is that because of the patient load and not having such much of the great, great infrastructure to do that. And there, these people, even with the 20 samples, they will publish the paper. We have 20,000, but we are very difficult to do that. I think with the AI, this will be very useful because it has to be used very properly in that, and we can give the lots of good clinical substance and evidence-based medicine to the world. I feel that way. So
Absolutely.
these are the
I
things
totally second
think.
with you, madam.
And the last one is that in the research and the data science, deep learning and the data science is the one. What is the diamond in now is that the only data. Previously real estate, uske pehle gold. Now the data domain. So the world is growing so faster, but apart from all these things, what I feel personally, with my minimal, experience of around 30 years in the field of the OBGYN is that the human brain cannot be replaced by any technology. That is one thing. These are all additive to our things in that. We should not do absolute things like, jaise ki ultrasound has come and people, they are not doing PSPV examination. That is not good in that. Ultrasound does miss a CA cervix or the early things, but the speculum can give the abnormality in the cervix in that. So, and the second thing is that the legalities and the regularization is very important while diagnosing in that. If the human does the errors, there is the punishment for that. Or there is a discussion, litigations are there, but if AI does the thing, then what will happen in that? That world has to be, now has to be thinking that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, for such a beautiful explanation of how AI can help us in making our diagnosis so much precise, so much simpler, and the data collection and compilation has become so much easier with such technologies. I also think personally that there is a fabulous way digitalization has helped us doctors for the patients to reach us from far and near, something called as telemedicine. So telemedicine is a beautiful way making technology reach miles apart and to many far off patients as also. I would want madam's expert comments on how telemedicine has changed access to healthcare.
So good afternoon everyone. Welcome committee. We have the authorities of infertility here. So I acknowledge their present. You also and everyone here, juniors, seniors. So good afternoon and wonderful question. I think telemedicine and all this tele thing started in the COVID time. And that time, fortunately, I was the chair of the ICU, Indian College of Obstetricians and Gynecology. And suddenly after my installation, things changed and the COVID came. We never knew the Zoom platform. We never knew the CMEs, how to attend physical CMEs. We never knew because, it was not, we were not accessible. And suddenly that total 2020 to now, we have come a long way. So telemedicine is the game changer. It's the byproduct of time of COVID and it is here to stay, of course. So telemedicine is accessibility, especially for the rural women. In the geographical, it has changed the geographical pattern of the giving treatment as well as the accessibility to the super specialty and to the rural patients and also for the policy makers, government. I was a deputy director in the government. We found this model of telemedicine very, very, I mean, adoptive, and we have all adopted telemedicine in the government like no other things which in the last decade. So how? Because we have this non-communicable diseases national program. We have digital mission, this national program by our Pradhan Mantri ji, and so much has come into the, whenever I was in Kama hospital, used to ask me, manually entering all this thing. And whenever now we go to the JJ hospital, Kama hospital, immediately all the computer, you got this disease, now you came on this. So such a great change in the record keeping, accessibility of the rural patient, cost is tremendously decreased for the chronic disease management and the supervision. For example, diabetes, hypertension, preeclampsia, early diagnosis of the high-risk patients, even I think, I don't know about the IVF, but maybe, tele-monitoring of the OM, etc. must be there. So all this has changed for the better, for the patient's betterment, cost cutting, convenience. That is one thing. And most importantly is monitoring the patient, chronic patient, by telemedicine is most important. But there are challenges. Challenges are the data security, cyber security, falsification of the data, and so many things are there. I think it should, as Kamini has said very correctly, that it should be regularized. So this act of national digital mission, it has got punitive actions, it has got, so there should be a proper act, and now the artificial intelligence has also come, misusing the so many things. So I think it requires regulation, but telemedicine has changed the world, and it has become, last sentence, it has become the geographic centric to the patient centric.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So
Telemedicine has definitely changed the face of medicine. How in the last 5 years, post-COVID, so beautifully addressed, madam. Thank you so much for such a lovely explanation.
Thank you.
And the grass is definitely greener on the other side, yet there are certain challenges. As madam rightly pointed out in her speech in the first time, that legal concerns, data privacy concerns, ethical concerns still stand true. I would put my question to Dr. Mohammed Neeraj, that what are the biggest ethical concerns in the digital healthcare today? Over to you, sir.
Well, first and foremost, I would like to say that standing next to 4 very strong women, I feel slightly intimidated giving answers like this. But in any case, actually I've been in an era where we started off with things that were done before, and I have moved on to now being wholly digitalized, and in Malaysia things have changed a lot. We must understand that with the digitalization there are a lot of ethical issues. Number one, data protection. There are a lot of unscrupulous people around who actually try to get out this kind of information for their own benefit. So in order for us to protect people, spywares, those kind of things will start increasing monetary things to be, so that these are not left out for unscrupulous people to take over. The second thing is, so in Malaysia, this is something maybe different from what happens in India. Most patients are insured. So there are 2 types of facility. One is the public hospital, the other one is a private hospital. So everything comes under insurance. Most of them, they go to private hospitals and they have insurance. Now, with the insurance, sadly, a lot of things are not covered. So one of it is fertility. So what happens is, let's say they require a form of fertility enhancing surgery, including even a myomectomy being done. Now, if that information is released and comes out that we have done this for fertility purposes, then the insurance doesn't cover them anymore. And the insurance will not even cover them for the future, if at all they have a new fibroid growing, even though they are 45 years old. Because this is what insurance people do. So which is actually a bit sad. So even though I do feel this digitalization is here to stay, they're just going to expand more. A lot of times we are looking at it to protect patients, but unfortunately things don't go so much for the patient. So you have to have a middle ground for this. So keeping that, that's one part of it. Now how do you take a consent if it's going to be digitalized? Like, I think recently there was a surgery done in the UK. The doctor was doing it in the theatre in the UK, but the robot was working in Gibraltar. And that's a long, far away. How do you take a consent?
Absolutely, yes.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
How do I speak to them? And so, what has possibly happened, there were doctors in Galbatra and looking at the patient, taking the consents and stuff, but the surgeon is elsewhere. Now, is he liable if something was to go wrong? So, there are a lot of things around this that we need to look a bit more in depth before we say, hey, this is to stay, and is it going to be good? So, there should be a halfway line. The third one is now, since everything is digitalized, and AI is taking over to so-called make diagnosis. In fact, even patients nowadays, they read on the net before they come and see me, and they think they know most of it because Google Medicine has taught them this is how it's supposed to be done. But there's no touch factor. You really need to examine the patient to figure out whether Dr. Google is smarter than me. And in many instances in developed nations, it seems that Dr. Google is smarter than the doctor. So when we
I just interrupt you one second. Of course, all of us gynecologists being here, we don't want the patient bleeding and the computer system saying password incorrect. We of course don't want that. Then of course what you're saying does hold true that yes, we have to just take it as a superimposed factor rather than Google running the whole show. Yes.
Well, patients are also getting a bit more smarter, and I wouldn't like to say this out loud, but a bit irritating sometimes because they feel that they know more than us because they've read this, they've heard this.
Google doctor.
So where does that come in beneficial for them being treated? I do agree there are different kinds of doctors nowadays. There are certain doctors who are more monetary and things like that. So that's when things can go wrong. So if you get someone who already knows what's happening to them, it may be a bit easier, but it's not all the while true for everyone. And also there's another aspect to this. So it opens up a lot of areas or avenues for litigation that what happens in most developed nations. Every surgery nowadays is recorded. Is it good? I don't know. So in most instances, nothing happens. Now, usually malpractice happens if I identify something and I go and repair it. Okay, and then it's done. So I will explain to the patient, this is what happened and that's how it's went wrong, and we have already repaired everything, and you're very transparent with them. But unscrupulous people will look at the videos and say, why did you do this? And this is what caused the injury. So you should be liable even though you fixed it. So, I mean, to summarize all of this, I mean, it's great. I think it has made me move my practice even better. I think it's a bit easier, more standardized, certainly, as what you have said. But of course, there are a lot of avenues where things can potentially not go in favor for both the patients and the doctors, as in insurance and stuff. It is here to stay, but I think we need to navigate through thicker times in making sure this is more susceptible for patients.
Absolutely.
National and international guidelines has to be set very properly to prevent the litigation.
Especially regarding the legal aspects, yes.
Because there are some international, they operated with the robots and
Yeah, I think
some of the issues has come up with
that's come up with that, you know. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for such a detailed way. Yes, the grass is not very green on the other side. There are certain challenges also. Coming to this, we'll quickly wrap up this discussion with how does the future of digitalization look in healthcare, Madam Doctor?
So I think we've had a very vast, detailed talk about each and every, particular aspects related to the field of healthcare. So what I would think is that there is artificial intelligence is quite promising and definitely cannot replace the human brain, because right now we are having certain apps which I'm talking about in infertility still yet to be launched, but something like where it could predict when the embryos need to be put in, and which would give you the implantation rate being on a higher side.
Yes.
But definitely, as you know, as an IVF specialist, I feel that whenever we do the transfer, it is at the time that we feel that there is a maximum chance for pregnancy to happen.
Absolutely.
But nevertheless, we don't have that, that implantation is definitely going to be achieved. So when you are using this kind of an app also, it requires a human brain behind. Absolutely. To see what you have learned from basics,
Absolutely.
Right from probably your MBBS days, you run through the whole thing, because you see the patient as not just one uterus, ovary and the tube. You see her as a whole, as a lady, as
so you don't just see a file, you see a patient.
Yes. And so this is something that, all of us as doctors, I'm sure fertility specialists as well as gynecologists, have a lot in mind to, get the results going, but then there are so many times we miss out on certain things. Maybe it's like it's not an intentional miss out, but sometimes it can happen because we never can say 100% implantation. So this is one of the things I could say. And the other thing is about telemedicine, reporting a scan, for example. A person wants a second opinion from some other part of the world. I think it's definitely easier to give that opinion. And also it is the AI has also got us a special place where you go on from a hospitalized kind of a care to a smart, personalized and a very individualized treatment, maybe to even design a protocol for them. And also we have many patients coming from abroad for the purpose of fertility. So they sometimes stimulate outside and then come here for their pickups. So that also plays a very important role, particularly if a woman is working and cannot take time away from her work. Absolutely. So I feel it is it's an important tool which definitely needs navigation, regulation, etc. But definitely here to stay, but not to replace the human brain.
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. I think it was very, very informative. And so coming to the conclusion of what we just discussed, I think digitalization technology has added so many facets to our practice, yet listening to our patients empathetically and a healing hand remains the core for us. I'm sure my seniors, esteemed, respected panelists will agree to this. Thank you so much for your patient hearing. I think it was really detailed, informative, and very, very beautifully explained. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Yes, so thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah ma'am. And thank you all our esteemed panelists for sharing such valuable insights and real-world perspectives. Now, I would like to call upon stage Fareen Saeed ma'am and Shania Khanam ma'am to present our panelists a thank you memento. Please give them a huge round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Fareen ma'am. Thank you, Shania ma'am, for doing the honors. अब chairs निकाल सकते हो उधर से. All right, without further delay, let us proceed to the highly anticipated awards ceremony to recognize and celebrate the exceptional accomplishments of our honorees. Each award signifies not only individual achievement but also serves as an inspiration for all of us to pursue excellence in our respective fields. To give away a few set of awards, I would like to request Dr. Mandakini Megh, ma'am, to come on the stage. Sorry for troubling you, ma'am, but it would be an honor for everyone to receive an award from you. No problem. I mean, you should be on the spotlight. Can't help. As the names are announced, let the applause echo their remarkable contributions, everyone. So, moving to our first category, for excellence in leadership in healthcare, most trusted pediatrician in India, and the award goes to Dr. M. Indrashekhar Rao, Director of Pediatrics and Neonatology, Navodaya Hospital for Children. Please give him a huge round of applause. Congratulations, sir. I'd now like to request sir to please say a few words. Congratulations, sir. It's on. आप इस पे बोल सकते हो.
I am here as a pediatrician. I am bestowed with the honor of working with obstetricians over the last 50 years from my PG days. We blend so well in the perinatal meetings, labor rooms, and the CME programs. Why I am here is only symbolic, madam. I am not in a corporate sector. Once again, respected organizers, esteemed guests, and the media, I am a blend of ethics and also leadership and also trained 3 generations of pediatricians who have become specialists in various capabilities and super specialists. My area was first after graduation, I went to the leadership training program way back in 1975, University of Illinois, Chicago, under Dr. Dharmapur Vidyasagar, and trained about the minimal neonatal care because our country was not having the resources. We promoted kangaroo mother care, touch, and also how to take care of the breastfeeding and also express breastfeeding in the perinatal wards. And then took a promise, my mentor, Dr. Vidyasagar, when you go back, do a program of neonatal resuscitation. My respectable obstetrician used to deliver and keep the baby. Pediatrician had to struggle, the baby is not revived. Entire team will get bad reputation and remark those days. This I am talking of 80s. So he took a promise, give a breath and save a life is a program, and a challenge he has given to me, which I have done all over the states of Andhra Pradesh those days, madam, reaching the peripheral pediatricians and obstetrician to do this neonatal resuscitation. Now it is so advanced. Secondly, my journey in pediatrics in practice has been again 50 years. My teacher, Padma Bhushan Tirmal Rao, told me don't practice in the city, go outside and do it. I should travel by my bike and go to a place called Bolaram, which is 20 kilometers from city, and practice hundreds of children, poor and downtrodden, for the rupees 2 those days. All this I could accomplish. Subsequently, I have been to Indian Academy of Pediatrics, been a chairman of so many chapters, and my interest is adolescent medicine now, immunization, and the things. Things are going on so well. It's all mutual learning process. And with advent of AI, what I have been listening since morning, it is a learning experience. Will it do really good to us, or our brain is enough? All this I could do with unfailing support of my beloved wife, who is Dr. Indira Sabapati. No less, she doesn't need seeks any promotion, and she was director of medical in ESI services, established leadership hospitals there, and she traveled with me. So it is again shows a success of man, humbly let me tell you, because of the Nari Shakti with him or behind him. Thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity. Thanks.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much. I cherish it. Sincere.
What a well-deserved victory. Please give him a huge round of applause, everyone. Moving towards the next category, most dynamic embryologist in India, and it goes to Dr. Paresh Kumar Makwana, IVF Lab Director, Nova Wings IVF Hospital. I think sir is, okay. Keep the applause going, everyone. I would like to request sir to say a few words. Congratulations, sir.
Good afternoon, all. It's my honor to be here. So I would like to thank Golden M National Conference organizers and the juries for selecting me for this position. While actually the face of the IVF is clinicians, because they are sitting in the consultant room, but we are actually you can say the heart of the IVF lab is IVF lab, where we are as a silent guardian taking care of the very most fragile stage of the life. Our work is very precise, because if a single degree of change in the temperature can ruin the life of the patient or families. This award is not my personal milestone. Actually, it's a recognition of my field, that embryology field. I am very much thankful to Golden M, and I would like to thank my family, who has always supported me, because our work is not 9-to-5 job. Our work is depend on the cycle of the embryos. So whenever the embryo reach to the particular stage, we have to be there, either early in the morning or in the night. So I must need support from my family, my wife. And I would like to thank my mentor, who has always supported me in the beginning of my career. I like to support my clinician, who has provided me the best facility of the IVF lab and always helped me to pushing the boundaries of the excellence. I also, last but not least, I would like to thank my patients, who always keep trust on us to achieve the dreams, the precious dreams of the life. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, sir. The next category that we have is most trusted embryologist in West India, and the award goes to Dr. Harsha Bhadarka, IVF Lab Director, Akansha Hospital and Research Institute. Congratulations, ma'am. Proud moment, please join me in applauding. I would like to request Harsha ma'am to say a few words.
I'm truly overwhelmed to receive this recognition today. I'm Dr. Harsha Bhadarka, working in this field since more than 3 decades. I'm working at Anand, Dr. Naina Patel's Akanksha IVF clinic. I would like to thank Golden Name Awards and jury for conferring upon me for the most trusted embryologist in West India. It is distinction for me. I will carry at my home with immense pride. Why it is distinction, I'll tell you. You know, trust is most important word in our healthcare sector. It is really very overwhelming for me to being recognized as a trusted embryologist. Embryologist is my title, but more important word in this award is trusted. And we are embryologists, we are working in lab, we are creating life, but as well we are protecting hope also for patients. So this award not just belongs to me, it belongs to all my patients who trusted us with their precious hopes. It belongs to my family, my husband, my children, my mentor, Dr. Naina Patel, my colleagues, Dr. Niket Patel, Dr. Maulina Patel, and whole team Akanksha. You know, behind every achievement, there is a community of people who believed on you before you believed in yourself. So I really dedicate this award to all my supporters. Tonight, I'll left from here with great pride, with gratefulness, and with inspiration with Dr. Kamini Patel. I will do my better, care deeper, and obviously, Kamini Rao ma'am. And I will not let this trust fall down. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
I just want to add one thing about Naina Patel, because I knew when I was deputy director that time there were regulations for the infertility clinics and all. And one thing stuck to me. Somebody said that there is something 500 crore industry. I said, what is this health industry? There's a IVF is an industry now, and they spoke with a lot of respect and dignity. That time Naina was very popular and still she is there, but single-handedly running, and so many US patients used to come, many of my known patients also coming, and she is running this industry, hospital and IVF center, and made us quite popular. And now the first Kamini Rao also. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Moving towards the next category, outstanding contribution in the field of healthcare, embryology. And the award goes to Dr. Kirsi M. Awahri, Founder Director, EART. I think ma'am is not here. Please give her a huge round of applause, everyone. The next category that we have is India's Healthcare Icon of the Year 2026, Gynecologist and Reproductive Medicine Specialist. And it goes to Dr. Kamini Rao, Founder and Chairperson, Medline Academics, Co-Founder and Medical Director, Dr. Kamini Rao Hospitals. Please give her a huge round of applause, everyone. continue. I would like to request Kamini ma'am to say a few words.
Yeah? Yeah. Hold, huh? Hold both.
How sweet.
Yeah. Enough? Okay. I thank the Golden Aim National Gynae and Fertility Conference Awards, the Section 2. But I would also say that every recognition brings a sense of responsibility to all of us. It's not something that you take an award and just go back, because the trust that the public puts on you is immense. The responsibility that the public puts on you and the accountability that I have to perform is even more important. It is not the accumulation of the awards. That is just by the side. But to be Dr. Kamini Rao, it is the people that have made me what I am. And any time a patient comes and tells me, can I get an appointment for you because, you're Padma Shri, you're this, you're... I said, that's the silliest thing to tell me, because you put me in that position. It is you who gave me that kind of vision and mission. So I cannot say that I can't see you. I jolly well see you. So therefore, my friends, these awards and accolades pile up only because of the trust of the people that have been put on me and the hopes of the billions that have actually looked forward and put me in this position that I am today. And looking forward in any sphere, I have come here even though there were 3 big awards in Bangalore today for me. I came here because Golden Aim Awards means a lot to me, because a lot of people, in fact, rang me up and said, you must come, you must come. I said, yes, I will come, because there may be a lot of people, because of the advertisements you do, who look forward to listening to me on a panel or whatever it is. So when there is so much of love and affection from all of you, I just cannot say no. I have to come and I have to fulfill it. So it is important for me to fulfill this mission. So awards will come and awards will go. But I must maintain the trust that public, as well as the media, as well as the pharma, as well as the institutions and the industry have placed that kind of immeasurable trust on me. I continue to do my best. I become even more humble, and I participate in this, both in the education, in the training, in the service, and my resolve to train more and more people, because in the online education, as of now, as I stand, there are over 1,000 students who are on the Medline education. And believe me, that satisfaction that I have actually increased the market by over 50%, and I'm very proud to say that. The money may not come to me, the human resources that I have increased, because without the human resources, there cannot be an increase in the IVF market, because it's not a low-hanging fruit. Because human resources is the very big stumbling block. And I have been very much participatory both in the book writing, as well as in the training, as well as in the certification. And thanks to the media and through all the awards, I got this opportunity, I seized the opportunity, and I'm very happy to all of you that you've always helped me through. Continue helping me. I'll perform. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now you can have a seat. Thank you for all the support. Now to give away the second set of awards, I would like to ask Dr. Kamini Rao ma'am to come on stage. You can have your water, ma'am, no problem. आपको चेयर लगा? चेयर? So the next category that we have is Best Obstetrician and Gynecologist in Asia 2026, and the award goes to Datuk Dr. Muhammad Neeraj Muhammad Faisal, Consultant Obstetrician and Gynecologist, Asanta Hospital, Malaysia. Congratulations, sir. Now I would like to request sir to say a few words.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. It's a great pleasure being here. And I would really like to thank the organizers for thinking of me and asking me to come over again this year. Huge privilege. And just to tell you all, this is my first time to Mumbai. I've never been here. So it was a two-in-one. It's amazing. I see the culture outside is unbelievable. And to see so many doctors here, I think there are a lot of doctors in India, I think. So it is just a huge privilege. With all of this, you've chosen me, so thank you so much.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you so much, sir. The next category that we have is Top 25 Most Trusted Obstetrician and Gynecologist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Anita Shah, President, Indian Menopause Society 2025-2026. Please give her a huge round of applause, everyone. Congratulations, ma'am. I would like to request ma'am to say a few words.
First of all, I consider myself so lucky that when I got the Best Society Award for Surat OBGY Society during my presidential tenure, I received the Best Society Award from Madam only at Bangalore. And today I am getting this award being a president of Indian Menopause Society from Madam herself. So I am feeling myself so privileged and lucky, Madam. First of all, thank you very much to the Golden Aim Awards organizers. Actually, I am a senior gynecologist from Surat, practicing since 1988. I had been to president of Surat OBGY Society, Surat Medical Consultant Association, and lastly, just I have handed over my tenure as a president of Indian Menopause Society on 1st March only. My journey in IMS started with the blessings of, and my mentor was my teacher, Dr. Devendra Ben Shah from Ahmedabad. She was my PG teacher, and she just inspired me that you just involve yourself in Indian Menopause Society. And I felt so happy that today in the era of science and technology, a woman passes more than 1/3 of her life in the postmenopausal age group. And by a study, it is found that by 2030, 1.2 billion people will be there in menopausal and postmenopausal age group all over the world. So we, being a member of Indian Menopause Society, we are taking care of the midlife woman. Many of you must have heard our slogan, fit at 40, strong at 60, and independent at 80, which I have elaborated in during my tenure as fit at 40, fancy at 50, strong at 60, sexy at 70, independent at 80, naughty at 90, and healthy at 100.
Wow.
So we want that each and every woman should remain healthy and happy, but when it is possible, if you will take preventive care of yourself, and along with that, being a healthcare provider, we should always remain updated with all the issues of menopausal issues and postmenopausal issues and their solutions. So when today there was a panel discussion regarding digitalization, I also remember that during COVID era, I was Secretary of Indian Menopause Society, and we started webinars from that time only, because as Mandakini madam told that when she became the ICOG chair and immediately COVID started, similarly when I started my tenure as the Secretary of Indian Menopause Society in 2020 February only, immediately after 1 month COVID had started, and we started webinars. In the morning we were with Ahmedabad Society, in the afternoon we were with Surat, in the evening we may be with Bangalore, and at night with Jammu, because all were free, no operative surgeries. Deliveries were also to be conducted at certain places only. So everyone was enjoying that. And today, till today, we have continued that. Under the banner of Indian Menopause Society, we are having presidential webinar every Tuesday. Those who can not able to attend various conferences, they can learn a lot. Similarly, we are also organizing wellness weekends programs in the morning for doctors as well as our non-doctor members, those who are the members of our Club 35 Plus. We want to reach to the grassroots level, because we want every midlife woman to remain healthy and happy. We also have various menopause cafe programs online only once a month. In Gujarat, we have started one Udan program for in local language Gujarati also. And we are having CIMP exams, Credential CIM, Indian Menopause Society's practitioner, so that you can learn a lot. And I am so happy that when I started in Surat, my Surat chapter of Indian Menopause Society, I was only 6th in number. And today there are more than 54 societies all over India and more than 6,500 members. Wow. So our main motto is that only, that we want every woman healthy and happy. One more thing, just I'll take 1 minute. As a preventive care, we have collaborated with Metropolis Lab, and we are doing liquid-based cytology with HPV DNA testing with only 1,000 rupees. So we are giving benefit to all our patients in that way, and we are just making them aware regarding all these things. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So moving towards the next category, top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Mandakini Megh, National President AMWI, President-elect MWIA. Please give her a huge round of applause, everyone. I would like to request ma'am to say a few words.
I already spoken so much. So Kamini, please have a seat here. So thank you very much, Golden M. I think this is my 4th or 5th year in various capacities, guest of honor, chief guest, and so on.
It's
but
our
I think
honor.
one thing is very consistent, that they are choosing very, meritorious people, and they are, getting legends like community. It itself shows the standard of golden aim. And I think giving me this award is also at the hands of her is a great honor. So thank you very much.
The next category that we have is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Vaishnavi A. Rao, Medical Director and Senior Consultant, Santana Fertility, Bangalore. A moment of pride. Let's applaud everyone. I'd like to request Vaishnavi ma'am to please say a few words.
Yeah. Good afternoon, one and all. It's really a true honor to stand here today, be involved in a panel discussion, and also very deeply grateful to Golden Aim, the organizers of Golden Aim Awards. So no achievement is actually accomplished alone. So it requires a lot of roots, like right from childhood, having been brought up in the family of doctors, and I've always been inspired, and maybe at times as a child felt perspired as well, because of the fact of so much of both parents being doctors. So behind every success there is a lot of people involved, people who guided us right from our childhood. Special mention to my mother, Dr. Kamini Rao, teammates who also supported us, the different teachers at different phases of our lives, and also who probably believed in us more than we believed in ourselves. So this award is basically not just a reflection of the past. It definitely puts in a lot of responsibility to keep striving hard and also improving oneself, because the only thing that is permanent in life for anybody is improvement. What you are yesterday, you can be better tomorrow. So this motivates and puts a lot of other boundaries, and to keep learning, contribute to research, and also the dedication, the passion, and the kind of truly inspiring people around here. Good to meet so many of you all, and I thank you once again for this real honor, and I would definitely carry it forward with a lot of humility, gratitude, and determination as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Congratulations. The next category is top 25 most trusted obstetrician and gynecologist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Gayatri Deshpande, Head, Department of Gynecology and Obstetrics, Director, Gynecology Robotic Surgery Program, Nanavati Mike Super Specialty Hospital, Mumbai. Congratulations, ma'am. I'd like to request you to say a few words.
Thank you so much. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much, Golden Aim organizers, for conferring me this honor and the award. Award is always something which you cherish for, and it makes you not only humble, but much more motivated than in the work you really are inspired to and you really want to do and go ahead. My journey starts as long as in 1979 when I was in 10th grade, and one of my cousin actually had faced repeated stillbirths because of abruptio placentae, and her gynaec, third time she was expecting, and her gynaec, Dr. Shastrakar, who was the head of the department in GMC Nagpur that time, she, my cousin, I accompanied her while she was consulting Dr. Shastrakar. I was a young child, about to just pass grade 10. But the way she explained her, the way she infused confidence in my cousin, that doesn't matter even if you have 2 stillbirths, we will try our level best. You can have a vaginal birth and you can have a very healthy pregnancy. That was the kind word of inspiration, and it inspired me for whole my career. I knew that I am definitely going to take my career in medicine, come what may. It was not really easy that time because there was a lot of confusion in our 12th standard, PMT, all that when I was passing in 1981. But somehow I could overcome all the kind of struggles. I did medicine and come what may, actually I got married in my internship only. But the first and the most important condition was, my husband is here, that I have to do my masters in Gynae. Only that condition I am going to get married with you. So much motivated and so much determination it was in me. And my mentors and my parents, and most important my husband, actually helped me out throughout to pass my masters in first attempt. And taking the training for MIS, I went to Adam Magos in Royal Free Hospital for the minimally invasive surgery. I distinctly remember I appeared for MRCOG, and throughout all my steps I distinctly remember as an Indian girl, I had to conquer a lot of problems. It was really not easy for them to accept us as a student and teach us and train us. But once we got the training, probably in India, the whole world was open for me. And that's how my journey for minimally invasive surgery started. And not only it started, in 2020, when the robotic surgery was introduced in gynecology, and particularly at Nanoti Max, I was the first one to be chosen for the training because I had finished more than 5,000 minimally invasive surgery on my own. And when it was a Da Vinci surgery, the robotic surgery introduced, as usual, there was a lot of inhibition. Inhibition at the part of the cost, inhibition at the part of technology, how invasive it will be, how it will be accepted by the patients. And my CEO, I remember he said, you may be a gaad ka dabba. What he meant was, the head was engine as a urologist, then was a bariatric surgery, then was a onco surgery, where people will accept robotic surgery as a modality for advanced technology. They may not accept gynec surgery for a robotic modality. But I took training. It took almost 8 months to crack my first case. And I distinctly remember from Bangalore, Manipal Hospital, they had come as a mentor. And after my first surgery itself, I did not require any help because of my background of MIS for more than 20 years. And I can proudly say that I am the most consistent, most frequent, and the highest number of surgeries in robotic gynec right now.
Congratulations, ma'am. That's a well-deserved victory. Congratulations.
Yeah. So what I suggest is, basically whenever we do something as an advanced technology, it has to be having a robust background of a good clinical acumen. I must know whom I am going to really help as a fertility advancing surgery, which is actually going to help her to conceive naturally or to conceive safely, even if she requires an IVF treatment. So in an era of having an increased prevalence of fibroids of the uterus, increasing age of the pregnancy as well as age of the marriage, increasing prevalence of deep infiltrating endometriosis causing the most causative factor for infertility. Here is the robotic surgery to stand to help the clinician, to help the surgeon, to give them a ray of hope. They can actually plan for the pregnancy with this kind of modality, and that should be the motivating factor for each and every gynec surgeon as well as a minimally invasive surgeon. This platform, I was really happy to listen to the panelists, and that should be the motivating factor ahead after we get these kind of accolades and recognition. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Congratulations.
Yeah.
The next category that we have is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Deepti Srivastava, Professor and Director, Vardha Test Tube Baby Center, AVVRH JNMC, Savangi M. Vardha, Maharashtra. Keep the applause going, everyone. I would like to request Dipti ma'am to share a few words with us.
So first of all, I am truly humbled to the Golden Aim organizers for choosing me for this most trusted IVF specialist award. And added on this, I am feeling most honored because I started my journey in IVF with the Kamini Rao madam only. In 2006, I went for first observership in IVF to her center at Bangalore. Later on, I went to Homerton and so many other places also. And one sentence I still remember, the madam said at the time of like a goodbye session with madam, like she was saying ki always be in communication with me. But being in a like private medical college and the rural area which I am serving, so there was a lot of dilemma amongst the management mindset and everything that people may not afford this and it may not work up properly. So this took me at least almost 10 years to start the IVF there, establish the center, and I dedicate this award to my family, my husband, who is a VC at KLE, recently appointed, and most importantly, my patients who maintained that courage and resilience and trusted me, because as we all know, the IVF journey is not simple. Only 30 to 40% success we can expect. So it requires lot of resilience from the patient side and trust. Like some patients are like that, madam, you keep on doing, and I know we will succeed. So this type of trust when we get from the patient is the like most satisfying thing for any I think IVF specialist. And added on this, when I am receiving this most trusted word, so I am really very overwhelmed, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The next category that we have is top 25 most trusted obstetrician and gynecologist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Niranjan Narayan Rao Chavan, Professor and Unit Chief, Lokmanya Tilak Municipal Medical College and General Hospital, Sai in Mumbai. Congratulations, sir. I would like to request sir to say something.
So I am honored and privileged to be here standing with Dr. Kamini Rao, the doyen of IVF, our past Foxy president of Bangalore Obstetric Gynae Society. I remember in 2002, I was there in the Bangalore AICOG and you were the chair, and I received my MICOG at the inauguration ceremony, and today we have met quite often on conferences and CMEs. So I just landed from Goa and we had a leadership Foxy summit there, and this is a very prestigious award for me, and I thank Golden Aim organization to bestow me with this award. And I see so many of my gynecologists, senior Dr. Mandakini Meg and Dr. Tandon, Dr. Dimple, Dr. Gayatri, Dr. Anita Shah from Surat. So nice to see you. And really, we just were boarding the flight, and that time your phone call came. So I heard your journey of Ahmedabad and the efforts which you have taken. And you have taken the age of women of being healthy to 100 years. So that's an amazing thing which you have said something. What do I say about myself? Nothing, that I'm just serving poor people in the vicinity of the largest slum area of Asia, Dharavi, where I'm working as a professor in a medical college. Day before yesterday, our Honorable Chief Minister Devendra ji and the whole team had come. We have started construction of newer buildings. So there will be an oncology building of 13 floors, which Bhumi Pujan was done. Then the hospital building is also to be transformed into a multi-story 30 floors, and also the EMS and main casualty building and all the services. Dr. Armeda Fernandez is from our own hospital. Our Padma Shri, she got this year, started the milk bank, and I'm also fortunate that you are being here. And it's great to see how things have changed. AI has changed everything now. And yesterday we decided that Foxy is also going to do a project for their own project. We have Manyata project, we have Adhuna project, we have other projects, madam. So Foxy should do also their own funding, and Dr. Hema Divakar, ma'am, Rishikesh Pai, Sanjay Gupte, myself, and all those who are in oncology. Just 10 days ago, the government also has launched the HPV vaccination for the young girls, where the first dose is free, and that's what they have done for all adolescent girls in the schools. So that's what we want to take it forward as a 5-year plan and give the 2 doses. In addition to that, I have tied up with one of the engineering college for AI-enabled colposcope, which is mobile based. So AI is going to find out and directly give the diagnosis. Once just a click of a picture, the algorithm will study thousands of pictures and will tell that this patient is CIN, or this is HSIL, or whether it is CA cancer in situ. So it will be a boon for the ASHA workers, for women who are in rural and hilly region, or those who cannot access the primary health center or the institutes. So where just a simple mobile can immediately grasp, and it will be just a small lens, and it will have the green filter, the red filter, and also the clear zone. So it will be a very helpful thing. We have already started developing on that, and we are going to patent it, and that also is going to make a lot of difference. So I'm sure this is what the contribution I would like to do for the society in future, and it's great to be here amongst all of you. Madam, thanks for being here all the time. I heard that you came all the way to Bangalore. There were 2 award ceremonies, and you have come here, and it's really an honor for me. Thank you so much.
What a remarkable success. A round of applause, everyone. The next category that we have is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India. And it goes to Dr. Punit Rana Arora, Senior Consultant Gynecologist, Fertility Specialist and Founder, CFA Fertility, Unit of CFA Healthcare Private Limited. I think sir is not here. Please give him a huge round of applause. The next category is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Aditi Tandon, MS OBGY, Masters in Assisted Reproduction, Fellowship in Minimally Invasive Surgery, Tandon Hospital. Keep the applause going, everyone. I would like to request ma'am to share a few words with us.
Thank you. It is indeed an honor to be recognized as the most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist of the country. But I don't take this lightly, and like Madam also said, it's a huge responsibility, and it's about accountability. And trust only comes with honest conversations, ethical care, and consistent outcomes. And this award just gives me more motivation to raise the standards higher. And I believe the future of women's healthcare lies in honesty, clarity, and in giving women the, basically in giving women, the autonomy and the information to make the right choices. So thank you, and it's indeed an honor to be awarded by Kamini Rao ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Moving towards the next category, top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India. And the award goes to Dr. Nisha Bhatnagar, Medical Director, Avaya IVF. Okay, so she'll be on a call, Zoom call? Okay.
Hello.
We can.
I am present offline. Right, in the online.
We can hear you, ma'am. Congratulations.
So much. Thank you so much. With great honor and with humble heart, I received this award. And to receive it from Dr. Kamini ma'am, it's a great honor for me. I think it is a very, infertility is my passion, not a profession. And I thank my team especially for this. Every patient we touch brings us towards new, I take each of every patient of mine as a learning. I learn from them. I learn from our seniors, we learn from our team, and we learn from our patients also. So thank you the organizers for giving me this award, and with a renewed commitment for continuing learning, continuing excellence, and continuing infertility care with compassion. Thank you so much.
Once again, congratulations, ma'am, on your well-deserved victory.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Kamini ma'am.
Thank you, Nisha. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, moving towards the next category, top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Sara Zaidi, Chief Gynecologist and Infertility Specialist, Indira IVF Dadar, Cluster Business Director, Indira IVF Mumbai. I think she is not here. Please still, let's give her a huge round of applause. The next category is top 25 most trusted obstetrician and gynecologist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Sumitra Bachani, Professor and Senior Specialist, Vardhaman Mahavir Medical College and Safdarjung Hospital. She's also not here. Please give her a huge round of applause. Moving forward, the other category that we have is IVF Chain of the Year, and it goes to Yellow Fertility and IVF. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations. I would like to request both of you to say something. Share a few words with us.
So it's really a great privilege that we are receiving IVF Chain of the Year award. I still remember when we started our first center in Gurgaon, it was just a dream to become IVF Chain. And today we are standing at 14 centers with a vision of 30 center by the end of this year. So this journey, obviously it's not smooth. There were a lot of challenges, uncertainties, and the moments of doubt. But I believe that the greatest thing which keep us moving forward is your incredible team. And I really appreciate my team, that I am really appreciating my team because of that we are at this stage. So it is a reflection of the patient trust who has trusted us, and because of that we are at this stage. So thank you Golden Name for giving this opportunity.
Let's hear it louder one more time, everyone. Come on.
Thank you so much.
The other category that we have is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Sonu Tasak, Medical Director and Senior IVF Consultant, Gynae Fertility and IVF. Let's give her a round of applause one more time, everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am. Would you like to say something one more time?
So once again, I would like to thank Golden Name for giving this opportunity. I'm really honored and humbled to receive this award. So basically this day remind me of my initial days when I started my IVF career, where getting a chance to do an egg collection and embryo transfer used to be my biggest victory and my biggest joy. So from those moments to now being recognized as top 25 IVF specialist in India, it's been really a passion. Sometimes this journey is very challenging yet deeply fulfilling. So thank you once again for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The next category that we have is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India. And the award goes to Dr. Vaishali Sharma, Senior Consultant Gynecologist, Laparoscopic Surgeon and Fertility Specialist, VS Healthcare. She is not here, but still let's just give her a... Okay, she is here on the Zoom call. Congratulations, ma'am. Vaishali ma'am, can you hear us? Please switch on your video and audio, ma'am. Vaishali ma'am. Vaishali ma'am, if you can hear us, please switch on your audio and video. Okay, she is not here. Once she joins, we'll just resume this. Yeah. The next category that we have is most popular laparoscopic gynecologist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Sapna Gupta, Consultant Gynecologist, Mother Care Clinic, Jammu, J&K, UT. She's also not there. Please give her a huge round of applause. Zoom pe? No. Okay. So the next category is top 25 most trusted obstetrician and gynecologist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Dimple Jain, Consultant Obstetrician, Gynecologist and Fertility Specialist, Keems Hospital, Horizon Premium Hospital and Cure Hospital. Please give her a huge round of applause, everyone, come on. I would like to request ma'am to share a few words with us.
I feel truly honored and grateful to receive this award. My heartfelt and sincere thanks to organizers and all my patients. Because of them, I am here. Such type of awards keeps me striving, continuous striving for excellence in my work and serving with dedication to my community and my society and all my patients with humble care. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And sure. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much, Kamini Rao, ma'am, for your support. You can now have a seat. Thank you. Now to give away third set of awards, can I please request respected Dr. Anita Shah to come on the stage? Let's applause for her, everyone. The other category that we have is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Shyam N. Gupta, Chief Fertility Specialist and Business Director, Indira IVF Hospital, Bengaluru. He is not here. Please give him a huge round of applause. The next category that we have is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Nikita Singh, Senior Fertility Specialist and Consultant Gynecologist, Indira IVF Hospital Limited, Whitefield, Bangalore. She's also not there. Please give her a huge round of applause even then. Achhe se everyone, come on. The next category that we have is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Neeru Thakral, Director, Thakral Hospital and Fertility Center, Gurugram. She is there with us on the Zoom call.
Yeah, I'm on the Zoom.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I'm truly humble and honored to receive this award, especially to Dr. Neeta Shah ma'am and Dr. Kamini Rao ma'am. This recognition actually goes to my patients whose trust drive us to do anything, all these things. And this was not possible without unwavering support of my mom, my mother-in-law, and of course my husband. I am well committed to do the compassionate work with dedication and science, because this infertility in my work is my passion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Congratulations once again. Please give her a huge round of applause, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. The next category that we have is top 25 most trusted obstetrician and gynecologist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Dilip B. Walke, MD, obstetrician and gynecologist, Medipoint Hospital and Jupiter Hospital, Pune. He is also not here. Please give him a huge round of applause. The next category is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Naveena Singh, Chief IVF Consultant, Mumbai Network, Birla Fertility and IVF. She's also not here. Please still give her a huge round of applause. The next category is top 25 most trusted gynecologist and IVF specialist in India, and the award goes to Dr. Taruna Jhamb, Cluster Clinical Head, Indira IVF. Okay, Taruna ma'am is there with us on the Zoom call. Ma'am, please turn on the audio and video on your Zoom call. I don't think she can hear us. Okay, if she turns back, we can connect later. Moving forward, Most Trusted Healthcare Leadership Award, Embryologist, and the award goes to Sandeep Sharma, Director, Embryology, Gynae Fertility. She is also not here. Please give her a huge round of applause. The next category is Best Center for Clinical Reproductive Immunology in India, and it goes to Dr. Raut's Center of Reproductive Immunology. Nobody is here from the team. Still, we can give them a huge round of applause on their victory. The other category is Best Development Pediatrician in Mumbai, and it goes to Dr. Tanvi Priya, Director and Developmental Pediatrician, Vivid Skies Childcare Clinic. She's also not here. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your support. And now you can just have a seat. Thank you. We are less in numbers but not like less in spirit. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give a massive round of applause to the leaders who inspire excellence. Everyone. As we conclude the Golden Aim Conference and Awards for Excellence in Leadership Award, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to all our supporting partners. A special thank you goes to Ms. Fareen Saeed ma'am, Director and CFO of the Golden Aim Awards, and Ms. Sania Khanam ma'am, CEO DG1 Plus, Chairperson Golden Aim Conference and Awards Corporate Forum, whose unwavering support has been invaluable to the success of this event. I also want to acknowledge all the esteemed participants who took the time to join us today, as well as the remarkable award winners. Your dedication and hard work are truly commendable. For our award winners, please note that you can expect to receive your event photographs and videos within the next 3 to 4 working days, so you can proudly share this milestone with your professional network. I would like to encourage all delegates and participants to engage with us on social media by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our official The Golden Aim Awards YouTube channel. Your support helps us reach a wider audience and promote the incredible talent we celebrate. Finally, I kindly request all the participants to come on the stage for a group photograph. One, two, three.